Friday afternoon, my primary doctor called. And as soon as I heard his voice, I knew something had to be wrong, because otherwise he wouldn't have called me. They would have just said, come back next year for your mammogram. I'm religious about going for my mammogram, but it never would have showed because it's too high. And he said, the M word, malignant. And it felt like, I can't even explain it. It felt like I couldn't hear anything after that. And it was like I didn't know what to do. You know, I remember pacing and just trying to figure, and of course the immediate thought that came to mind was I'm gonna die. The way I got connected with the Ellie Fund was through my oncologist's office. There was a woman there who I think is called a patient navigator. And she approached me one day and said, you know, there's this fund that helps people who have breast cancer. And there might be some services that you could benefit from. And I'm used to being this very independent woman who takes care of everything herself, does everything herself, has a very hard time asking for help, a hard time accepting help, and thinking, no, I don't need that. And then I started looking at it and thinking, well, you know, one of the things I could really benefit from was rides to my chemo appointments. Because all my friends work, my children live out of town, there was really nobody to take me. And I didn't know how, I thought I would feel okay driving in, but I didn't know how I was going to feel after the treatment about driving home. So one of the wonderful things that the Ellie Fund did for me was provide me with taxi vouchers. The other thing that the Ellie Fund offered me were gift cards to do food shopping. Because I was having so much less income and so many more bills coming in that the insurance wasn't covering, I didn't know how I was going to buy food. And not only did they give me 2 months of food cards, when I realized that my financial situation was not going to improve, they extended it 2 more months. So I had 4 months of gift cards for food shopping. And I am so thankful to them for doing it. It was just so amazing. And the Ellie Fund is just a fantastic group of people. One of the things I did was share with my children who are 33 and 30. I have 2 sons who live, one lives in New York and one lives in Texas. And they're always, you know, asking me, how am I doing? How am I getting by? And one of the things I shared with them was the gifts, the generosity that I received from the Ellie Fund. And I can't tell you how my children received that information. They were just blown away. And they were just saying, God, Mom, that's so great that there's a group out there that helped you so much, especially since, you know, we can't be there to help you. And the Ellie Fund just, I can't just say enough positive things, and my children were just so thankful for me that I was blessed with having found out about this wonderful group. I can't tell you that how, you know, from my heart, how blessed I feel that this happened for me. Because in so many ways, so many good things have come out of having cancer that I never thought, people that I've met, people that have given to me. And the Ellie Fund is just up there with, like, #1 next to my doctors who took such great care of me. The Ellie Fund just stepped up, and I never, ever would have known about it had they not told me. And I'm just really grateful.
Kelly Tuthill, for one, is one of the most special people that I know. Her journey and everything that she went through, we've known her for quite a long time, and that's how we got involved with the Ellie Fund. But after we did, we realized just how much the Ellie Fund does for people with cancer, and really helping the families. And, you know, I mean, all of a sudden mom's out of the picture. You know, what do they do? How do they get to school? How do they get groceries? All these different things that the Ellie Fund helps with. Leslie was a dare to be different kind of girl, which you guys will see, and she's just a wonderful person, and we're so happy to be able to help her today.
Wow, that's very different from anything I've ever had. You know, you have cancer, you have to find fun wherever you can.
You have to find a way to get
I can't say enough about how I've been received here, and it makes me feel pretty, and it just makes me feel special in ways that I haven't felt probably in a very long time. You know, I think about what message I would want to put out there, because it became very obvious to me that not enough people know about the Ellie Fund. But clearly, the Ellie Fund cannot continue to be giving without getting something back from people. And I can't say enough to encourage people to give to this fund and help this fund, because the rate of breast cancer is just growing astronomically, and there are so many people who can benefit. But if people don't help by giving to the fund, they're not going to be able to continue giving to women like me and women like the women I met in chemo. And it's such an important situation that, you know, I don't want to use the word beg, but I just implore you to help the Ellie Fund, because it just helps so many people in so many positive ways.